guys, I'm Sumiki and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing a kind of 50 questions get to know me kind of video. It's called 50 questions nobody ever asked you. So it's going to be totally random and fun. So let's jump in. Okay, so number one, what's your favorite candle scent? I don't have one because we don't have any scented candles and I don't really know anyone who does. So skipping that one. What female celebrity do you wish was your sister? Definitely Drew Barrymore. She is so compassionate and inspirational and kind, and she just looks like she is the best big sister, or she would make the best big sister. Okay, what male celebrity do you wish was your brother? I don't know. I can't really think of anyone because I only have a sister, so I never really thought about having a brother or what kind of brother I would want. How old do you think you'll be when you get married? Already am. I think I was married when I was 22, 23. Can't really remember because we can't even remember our own wedding anniversary. So we are that kind of couple. Do you know a hoarder? Yes, I do. And it is frustrating because I'm a no clutter kind of person. Can you do a split? Not yet. I'm working on it. I'm almost there. Almost. How old were you when you learned how to ride a bike? I think I was around 5 or 6. I can remember my dad putting on the little cute training wheels and everything. How many oceans have you swam in? 2. I've swam in the South Atlantic and the Indian Ocean. Like the South Atlantic is cold as hell. Like, don't even do that to yourself. It is like freezing. We also did shark cage diving there, and it was just freezing. Every time my head went under the water, I got this intense brain freeze that I couldn't stay under the water. Like, screw it, I'm not that desperate to see a shark. Anyway, how many countries have you been to? Well, out of South Africa, I've been to 3. Lesotho, Botswana, and Namibia. It's really pretty in Namibia. Botswana is so very dry, and for some reason, there's dead donkeys everywhere. Like, totally random, totally morbid, but there's dead donkeys fucking everywhere. Like, I was so astonished when I saw that. Is anyone in your family in the army? No, but my dad and my father-in-law were back in the day. What would you name your daughter if you had one? Well, my daughter's name is Mason. One of our other options was also Abigail. That was the first option, but we went with Mason because it's unisex and it's such a pretty name as well. What would you name your son if you had one? Matt. Definitely Matt. It's just a shortened version of my husband's full name. What's the worst grade you got on a test? Oh my gosh. I think like maybe 12%, 28%. Oh, that was so embarrassing. Yeah, but I think somewhere in that range. What was your favorite TV show when you were a child? Definitely Mew Mew Power. Like, I was obsessed. I'm still obsessed. I totally love it. I have the whole DVD collection. I totally love it. What did you dress up as on Halloween when you were 8? We're not that heavy on Halloween in South Africa. Mainly it's who celebrates it is adults, costume parties and everything they go to, but the kids not so much. I've never seen any kids doing Halloween in South Africa. Have you read any of the Harry Potter, Hunger Games or Twilight series? Yes, I have, and I think about 1 in each series. I didn't get that into it. Would you rather have an American accent or a British accent? That's tough because a British accent is so posh and an American accent is so cool. So I don't know. You know, I'll just go cut it in the middle. I want an Australian accent. There you go. I just love it. And I think like the South African accent and the Australian accent is kind of like really close. We have also have like so many similarities with Australia than with any other country. Very interesting. Did your mother go to college? Yes, she was a beautician. Now she's doing something completely different, but she did that. Are your grandparents still married? Well, technically, yes. Both sets of grandparents made it to their 50th wedding anniversary. Unfortunately, the grandfather on my mom's side and the grandmother on my dad's side passed away. So, I don't know, like, technically still married. Once again, very morbid. Have you ever taken karate lessons? No, I have not. But I think everyone should at least take one self-defense class because it's a violent world we live in. Do you know who Kermit the Frog is? Yes, I do. I do. What's the first amusement park you've been to? Gold Reef City in, don't quote me on this, but I think it's Johannesburg or Pretoria. Can't remember. But we've been there a lot. We went there for my 18th birthday and it's just loads of fun. What language besides your native language would you like to be fluent in? Spanish, because I read it's the third most spoken language in the world, and I think it would be so cool to just be able to communicate with so many different people in different countries. Do you spell the color grey as G-R-E-Y or G-R-A-Y? G-R-E-Y. Random question. Is your father bald? No, but my husband is. He is. And it's totally sexy. Do you know triplets? No, I do not. Do you prefer Titanic or The Notebook? Neither, but if I had to choose one, it would be Titanic. Like, I'm totally into the wreck and the history of it all, but not so much the whole romantic love story kind of aspect of it. Have you ever had Indian food? Yes, I have. It was spicy, but it was nice. What's the name of your favorite restaurant? Ocean Baskets, because I just love seafood and sushi. They've got sushi as well. Love it. Have you ever been to Olive Garden? No, but I don't think there is one in South Africa. So no, I've never been. Do you belong to any warehouse stores like Costco and BJ's? No. Moving on. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? Corneille or Yuan? Probably. So, if you have a nickname, what is it? So, a lot of people call me Sooms. My husband calls me Bams. And my other nickname, my favorite one, is Sumiki, because my name is Sumari, but my youngest nephew couldn't pronounce my name, so it turned into Sumiki, and that kind of stuck, and I love it. I love it because it just started out so cute and so innocent, so I totally love that nickname. Who's your favorite person in the world? My husband. Love him to bits. Would you rather live in a rural area or in the suburbs? In the burbs. Can you whistle? No, I cannot. I wish I could. My daughter can whistle and she's 2, so that's kind of disappointing. Do you sleep with a nightlight? Well, no, but if it counts, I sleep with the bathroom light on, so I guess that kind of counts as a nightlight. I'm really scared of the dark. Like when I was younger, my sister would hide in the closet and just jump out and scare me. And then I went through a period where I wasn't scared of the dark. And my husband just brought that back by hiding everywhere and jumping out and scaring me. One time it was so bad, I actually just fell over and cried a bit. I was like a possum, just falling over, playing dead. Unlock. Okay, do you eat breakfast every morning? Yes, I do. It's the most important meal of the day. Or so they say. Do you take any pills or medication daily? Yes, I do. What medical conditions do you have? Well, I have a mental illness. I'll be doing that in a detailed video in the future, so look out for that. How many times have you been to the hospital? Like, who keeps count? Who keeps track? Like, I don't know. Have you ever seen Finding Nemo? Yes, I have. Where do you buy your jeans? At Jet. Yeah, the only place. What's the last compliment you got? My husband said I was pretty. Thank you, babe. Do you usually remember your dreams in the morning? I do sometimes, but I totally forget it after a few. So, unfortunately, because they're like the coolest dreams ever. What flavor tea do you enjoy? I'm not that big on tea. I'm fine with green tea and rooibos. Yeah, so I'm not really a big tea connoisseur. How many pairs of shoes do you currently own? Who keeps track of that? And unless you're like some kind of totally into shoes kind of person, but I'll have to go and count because top of my head, I can't really say. What religion will you raise your children to practice? Well, my husband and I are both atheists, but our parents are Christian, so she is going to grow up with some Christian influence, but we ultimately want her to decide for herself someday. How old were you when you found out that Santa wasn't real? I was really young, and it's not like anybody said, yo, like, Santa's not real. It's like we kind of figured it out somewhere along the line because our parents weren't being that discreet, so we kind of just figured it out. I don't remember being extremely disappointed. I think there was some disappointment, but it wasn't like earth-shattering kind of disappointment. Okay, and the last one, why do you have a Tumblr? I don't have Tumblr. From which I can gather it's kind of like a mesh between Pinterest and Instagram. I don't know, that's how I understand it. But no, I do not have a Tumblr account. So, and that's it, guys. All 50 questions. I hope you found this interesting, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.